Yo yo yo, new day, new day. We are back and we are gaming. After a whole week with no uploads, I am finally back. I know my one subscriber is really excited about this, and I have the best excuse I could ever have for not uploading, and that is I forgot. I simply forgot. You know the thing I said last week about I just forgot that I had this thing going on? Yeah, I completely fucking forgot again. But like this time for a week instead of a day. So that's funny. I kinda got like a mini heart attack when I finally realized, oh shit, I gotta do this. I gotta do this again. And then I checked and it was a week ago. So I gotta make 7 videos in one day. On a day that I have worked. So I am home here at like 10 PM and I'm ready to game some Hollow Knight. That's a lie, I'm not ready whatsoever. It's a fucking, like, it hasn't even been that hard at work. It's a Tuesday. Right, Wednesday, no, yeah. Oh shit. It's a Tuesday, it's not that hard at a restaurant, especially of our size. It was pretty easy to keep up, but it's one of those days. Like, I could have easily just not made a video today if I had, like, caught up, but I haven't, and I don't want to be more than a week behind, so yeah, here I am. Doing some gaming. I just realized that my fingers hurt because I've been playing the boing boing, you know, the fucking guitar for a little bit before this. Just like immediately when I got home, shoved some shit in my face, some food, some good grub, and just immediately went on to the fucking guitar, which is baller because I have this. I have a new row. What's it called? I have a new lineup for my obsessions playlist, and one of them is really awesome and might inspire a cool ass fucking D&D character or NPC, because I have I need a backstory for a guy, and I now know the backstory of the guy, not like all fleshed out, of course. I just got the idea like half an hour ago. That's a lie, but it's pretty awesome, and I'm excited to actually. Holy shit! It's also such a struggle to, you know, play D&D and like follow up on everything that's happened, just like note it down on World Anvil, because I don't fucking, shit is crazy. I know World Anvil has like a what's it called, like section for like session notes. Like specifically made so you can, I think you can basically play on World Anvil, like you know, like you usually do on like 5e tools, or what's it called? The pink ass website, and you play online D&D on. You can basically do the exact same but on World Anvil, but it's so fucking complicated, and you have to do so many like micromanagement things, and I just don't want to do that. I just want to have my world. If there's some important guy I want to look up, that's cool. I have him on speed dial. That's basically what World Anvil is for me. It's just a speed dial for like when I forget something about someone, or I don't know if I even forget it. It's just, you know, if I forget it, I don't know that I've forgotten it. Like a little teeny tiny detail about someone. That's also a struggle I found out, is that I want to just immediately pull out fucking everything I made about this character, but I can't for obvious reasons. Because then there's no mystery to the game, and there's no like incentive for the players to actually do anything, because I just got told everything immediately. So I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best. I'm a very new DM, but I think I might have something down. Like, I'm doing something right, because 3 sessions in and my players haven't left yet, so I am doing great. I'm doing absolutely wonderful. It's also kind of, I don't know how to manage the amount. Oh, Thunder, shut the fuck up. I don't actually know how to manage the amount of railroading I have to do, because I know I have to do some railroading, or else it would not make sense for my characters to be together, because my characters are all main characters, and they have their own thing kind of going on, except for one of them. He has nothing going on, which is pretty hard to work with, because the thing is, he doesn't want to have anything going on. So how the fuck do I work with that? I don't know. This is my first time DMing. I'm not accustomed to this. I didn't expect such wacky fucking players. To be fair, one of my players is a DM who has played as a DM for a long time and probably has gotten several cray-cray ideas for cray-cray characters, and this is just one of them. Also, another thing that I realized, my players are fucking min-maxing everything. Intentionally or unintentionally, they are fucking min-maxing. Thank God it's fucking all of them and not just one of them, so my party isn't like unbalanced. And I mean, my players are... yeah, they're shitting on me for like almost killing them every encounter, but what the fuck am I supposed to do? They are so overpowered, and not only that, they get themselves into the dumbest of fucking situations that they could have easily avoided. So I think it's pretty fair that, you know, I kinda just don't go as easy on them as I could have. I'm very surprised that they actually survived the last encounter they had. TLDR, they're in a city owned by one man, aka a relative of the king. Like, he's in the royal family. And now, fuck, it's... ah, shit. Yeah. My fault. And they figured out that, yeah, the best solution to our problem, which is, like, it's such a low-scale fucking problem, they don't even owe a debt to the mafia, they just are debt collectors from the mafia. Yeah, our best solution is to kill this fucking royal who owns the town, because that's the easiest way to do anything. I still don't know why the fuck they did that. They haven't gotten me a clear reason yet, and I know one of my players is listening to this, so you know, screw you. I bet you don't even have a reason. So yeah, I'm trying to work my way around that. But it's also kind of fun, like solving, like figuring out what happens to the world, because this is a pretty big thing. They fucking killed our royal. They killed our royal guy. And how does that affect the world? It's pretty like interesting to figure out. I've been having a good time doing that. The very limited amount of time I have, because not gonna lie, I was kind of thrilled about this week's D&D session being postponed, because I did not have enough fucking prep time. I had like half a day of prep time throughout the entire week, just because of the other campaign we are running that took out, let me see, fucking like 3 out of 4 days, no, 3 out of 7 days, holy shit. Then my campaign took out another day, that's up to 4 days, and then I had a solid 2 days of work where I, you know, too fucking exhausted to when I get home actually work on anything. And then I had 1 day, or like half a day, because we had our bro, our homie coming over. So I had a solid half a day of prep, and then, you know, frantic prep on the day itself. Until I realized, oh, the session's cancelled. But that's kind of, I mean, that's kind of how I work the best, is just under pressure. Because, I'm not gonna lie, I have not prepared, like, my world in that much detail. Oh, shit, okay. God. I have not prepared my world in that much detail, which is, might seem stupid, but I have like the general gist of some of the towns, and that's all I need to know. I can just wing it from there, and that's usually more fun anyway, because I have had like one-shots before. Good game, good game. And it's way more fun when I get to just improvise some random shit with like minimal prep. It's just way more fun that way, and you know, I actually get to like suit the city as to like how my campaign is doing, which I think is a pretty good turn up for shit. It's pretty epic for a long campaign such as this. I don't want to fucking die to zero. I'm gonna quickly like shut the fuck up, and then I can yap again. So give me a second here, because I've been dying a lot to zero lately, and it's been horrible. It's been a horrible experience every single time. Thank you. Thank God. Okay. I was so horrified that I was gonna die anyway, and then, you know, I had my silence for no reason whatsoever. Can you shut the fuck up and just shoot at me? I just want to heal. Thank you. So yeah, that's what's been happening in my life. Just work and D&D and D&D prep. So the other campaign we're running is, we've only had the first session, which is pretty good. It's pretty good so far. I like it so far. Also, we have like, I don't think we got that far in terms of what the what our DM has actually prepared. But I mean, that's D&D in a nutshell, I guess. I like the fact that there was like immediately just a lot of roleplay in terms of just, you know, because it's just experimenting with new characters, right? And I didn't really know. That's also what session zeros are for, but like this is with other players, it's kind of different, right? So we had our session zeros where I basically traveled from my village to the town we were meeting up at. And basically, when we met up at the town, I still don't know how the timing was right. That's a great mystery, I guess. But the I really like, I don't know. It's essentially I got to take over for my grandpa. Very secretly, very discreetly. Nobody noticed. Nobody at the table noticed. It was only me and the DM having a little funsy. And then my little sidekick played as me, which was pretty fun. So that's always awesome. But we yeah, I don't know. I'm always just kind of jealous of like seeing other DMs doing a good job, because that's like shit, why I feel so insecure about my own shit. Even though I know my own shit is my own shit, and that's just how it is, and I cannot do anything. It's just, you know, I just have to accept it. But it's just still the feeling that, you know, he found something so fucking cool. I wish I had that exact same thing, and it's just really tempting to just copy fucking everything from his campaign just over to mine, but obviously can't do that. Also because he's a fucking player in it. But there's just, I don't know. I guess it's just DM skill. I don't know how the fuck he does it. Just the overall mystery of literally everything in the campaign. I guess it's also just a benefit of the player not really knowing anything about the world before they get sent into it. Like, it's essentially this campaign, we all fucking lost our memory and just have to band together to figure out what the fuck is going on. So far, there are two countries. There are a light country and a night country, a day and a night, and you can like travel between them, right? But I don't. It's apparently it's illegal to travel between them, and it's just a cool fucking concept, right? But I don't. I don't know. I don't know what my point is here. It's a cool ass fucking world, and I wish I could do something similar. Which, I mean, I've created a pretty cool ass world, if I do say so myself. But like, I guess I feel like there's more thought put behind this world than mine. Rosa, okay. But I don't actually know. I don't. That's the curse of being a DM, is that you know how flawed your world is. But you know, that's what improv is for, I guess. That's also like I do very minimal prep in terms of like actual like. I figured out my big weakness right now is just like combat, so I'm trying to work on that. Just like minimizing normal prep, like world building prep, and just focusing on PvP or like PvE, I guess, so that it's just more exciting and I'm more prepared for every single like encounter that could happen, because that's something I feel like is kind of pushing it down. It's just I'm not prepared enough for PvP. Like the rest I can just wing it, right? But I don't feel like I can wing it with can you fucking stop? Holy shit. I don't feel like I can wing it with combat. So that's what I'm trying to do, just you know, prepping more, which seems very obvious, but it's also just, again, hard to do when we play each and every fucking week, and we have, yeah, you know, just stuff to do. For example, this week I had the other campaign, and fuck, I forgot to bow. That's my fault. I'm sorry. That's just the struggle of right now. I just don't have enough time on my hands. But I guess I don't need it, because again, I'm just not prepping too much, just winging everything, and it turns out pretty okay. Shit. Oh yeah, this is not good. I'm fucking dying to marble. This is horrible. Horrible, absolutely deplorable even. Wow, okay. Well, time for me to go die to Floopworm then. Please, thank you. Okay, thank you. I was hoping I wouldn't heal at the next this guy. It's called Broken Vessel, yeah. Because holy shit, he is such a fucking hassle to heal at. Well, he's not really. It's just Floopworm is easier to heal at. For example, here I can just bam, and then done. Shit. Is this good? Is it good? Yeah. I completely fucking forgot my strategy for this. Anyway, I expected to die there, so I don't really have like a tangent I can go on, so I guess a new tangent here, I guess. We are... Yeah, I finished Yakuza0, which I also mentioned last time, if I remember correctly. But I finished Yakuza0, and I've marinated on it. I've had time to think, and I really fucking like the story still. God, I love the story, but I love the story. I love the combat, but like the gameplay itself is kind of boring. Not gonna lie here. Might also just be a fault that I can, like, a lot of the game is about, like, optional side quests, right? Can you fucking not? I'm trying to do a thing here. A lot of the game is just, like, optional side quests, and, like, not really side missions, but just, like you can play pool, you can play bowling, you can, shit like that. And it's just, the controls are not right. My controls are actually fucked. And yo, Shio, long time no see. It shows you like a little tutorial of like, okay, you steer with these keys, you shoot with this, you drive to the right with this key, like, that type of shit. And it just doesn't fucking work. Like, I remember the worst fucking part of it was like in a dance club. Like, it was a little side mission where you could go on the fucking floor and just solo dance, which is a pretty big baller move, not gonna lie. I really like the concept of it, just based on how goofy it is. But it just kind of didn't really work. And all the keys, literally all the keys that it said I could, that said I should press. Oh fuck, yeah, that was my own fault. Learn from my mistakes, let's go. Okay, so I think it's J, K, L, and I. Like, basically just a secondary to A, S, W, D. It just kind of didn't work, and I guess the game is built for controller. Sure, that's a valid point, but I counter that valid point with my point of that didn't work. That didn't work either. That didn't fucking work. Like, not even in the mini games, just the game itself. It would just not let me do combat properly. With the controller. And sure, I could have just learned it just through like sheer fucking brute force. But first of all, I don't want to fucking do that. And second of all, I shouldn't do that. And the keyboard was right there, and it was just like, yo, good game, good game. Like, why should I? Like, why? I might as well fucking learn something new, because I was still in the learning phase of like, I can get new fighting styles, right? So the game would show me keys to press, and it just wouldn't fucking work, and it wouldn't even let me progress like the tutorial of like when a new combat system arrives, or you know, new combat like style. How the fuck did I not get that down on HP? I'm not gonna die to Hive Knight. I'm not dying to fucking Hive Knight. Holy fucking shit. Okay. Oh, that was painful. But yeah. Essentially, should I? Yeah, sure. We'll do another fucking round. Yeah. Essentially, just controller did not work, so I moved to keyboard, and it worked way better, except for the minigames, which is so much of the game apparently. I know that there's a lot to fucking do in terms of minigames. I did not use my my double jump. I lost my breath. There's so much content in terms of minigames that I just didn't get to play because it wouldn't let me play. Holy shit, I went through with that. You cannot tell me otherwise. Holy shit, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. But yeah, there's also just... I mean, I like the base Yakuza game. I really like the game. It's a solid, like, 8. And that is fucking impressive, seeing as the game in itself is not really that good. Like, objectively, it's not that good a game. But the combat is really fun, and the story is also just incredibly fucking good. So it gets a pass for that alone, which is impressive as fuck. Also, actually, I don't know if it's I like the concept of the game, but there's also just like no post-game really. So I'll bump it down to a 7.5. It's still a really good game compared to it not being a good game. I like it. It's good. It's good, but could have been way better, and it would be so easy to make it that much better. I don't know why they didn't. So the ending is basically just, you know, the two main characters finally meeting, like at the very end. Like they separately go up against the Dojima family and just like beat the living fucking shit out of them. And then they just go on their merry way, and we get like a cool cutscene for each of them, where we find out Kiryu has joined the Dojima family again for question mark reasons. I don't know why the fuck he would do that, but I guess it's I guess it lines up with, you know, the next game, aka Yakuza 1, Yakuza Kiwami, which I've already bought. I just haven't played. I just wasted a fucking spell. Oh well. So I want to get to playing that, just to figure out what the fuck is going on. Also, another huge fucking thing is, in Yakuza 1, apparently Goro Majima himself, aka one of the main characters here, is the main bad guy in that game. And you still play as Kiryu, aka the first main character. So it's... I don't fucking know. I'm just intrigued more than anything. Like, I know that it's probably a decent game in and of itself, like just Yakuza, it's a Yakuza game, sure. But I'm just intrigued so much in the story, like what the fuck? What happened? And I guess I could see it, in terms of like Majima actually, you know, losing the love of his life just like that, and he goes down a downward spiral. But the thing is, he doesn't fucking lose her, and I guess that's why I'm intrigued, because I guess they have a reason, right? So the thing is, Yakuza0 was made way like a long time after the first games. I think it was like chronologically, if that's a word. Timeline wise, I think it's the 7th game, Yakuza0, aka the prequel to the first game, which is why it's called Zero. So I'm guessing they have a reason to make him the main character, or one of the main characters, right? Because he's just that appealing, and yeah, he fucking is. And I like him even more with, like, I really like his new fit and his new cut. He has an amazing cut, and I know the community likes him a lot, so I'm just, again, I'm just very intrigued to actually play the game, but I also just have other shit to play, such as the famed fucking Monster Hunter Rise. I still need to do that, because I haven't played enough of that compared to me having it for, I think it's 3 weeks now. But I just haven't really played that much. I'm still just stuck on I've completed the first like main mission, the first big mission, like defend your camp against Big Bad. I forgot what it's called. It has some epic fucking name, but I forgot. But I also just wanna fucking continue playing Yakuza, because again, it's intriguing as fuck. But oh my god, I hate my life. Oh, thank you. And I just want to see how the shit evolves, and how I just want to see Goro again as a main villain this time, because he looks fucking cool as fuck. Like his head popping out of the sewers, like holy shit, this guy is a true baller, and you know he's fucking powerful. I really hope that his main weapon against you is like a metal bat like he had in the game. Also because it's by far the coolest of his fighting styles. So I hope they recognize that and just, you know, or maybe they just give him all the fighting styles. I wouldn't mind that. Like you have multiple fights with him, like you had with Kusei, like the lieutenant, Dojima lieutenant. Also, holy shit, his final fight was so fucking awesome. No, that's the second final fight I'm thinking of. Like, he had a fight in the sewers where he came riding in on a motorcycle and just fucking beat you up. But then you beat him up, and then you go to Awano instead, and you beat up Awano, and it's just so fucking cool. Anyway, yeah, the last mission was so fucking long. But that's because you have, like, the two main characters didn't actually meet, but they had a lot to do with each other. Like, And not directly, but like, you know, like it's basically just two fucking behemoths going up against one Yakuza family. And it's so, holy shit, I have completely forgotten about Sarah. Sarah? I don't know how to pronounce his name. But, what the fuck, he was on both sides. So what the fuck is his role gonna be in the next game? I guess he was against the Dojima family, and by default, that means he's a bad guy, right? But he seems like such a fucking good guy, so why? I just hope they don't retcon a lot of things and just say like, oh yeah, Kiryu is such a like, he's a real Dojima guy. There's nothing else that he belongs to. Like, that would fucking suck. Because we know that's a lie. He actively beat down the Dojima family. I guess he could take over the Dojima family at some point. Like that's his mission in the first game. I guess that would make sense, right? But then again, yeah. I don't know, that's my hopes for Yakuza Kiwami at least. That they don't retcon a bunch of shit and they actually come up with decent explanations for the roles people play. Because realistically, you right now, as Kiryu in the first game, you're basically a bad guy, right? I guess that's what makes Goro a good character. Just you know, I guess it could be a thing where like Goro is trying to change the family from the outside, Kiryu is trying from the inside, and I guess that could be fine too. But I just been there. I just want more of an explanation than that, because that's not that appealing, or at least not like on surface level. Like, if it is just that, I would want way more detail and way more nuance that'll lead them to each conclusion. Oh, like, it was just kind of confusing at first, right? Just the base game, because you didn't know the dynamics of the families at all. And I kind of hope that now that I've learned the dynamics between this, I forgot the name of the clan. I just hope it kind of transfers over so I don't have to relearn a bunch of, you know, family dynamics and, you know, shenanigans like that. Gotta hit once. This is sad. This is truly a sad match. I don't want to die to Zero again. I really don't. Oh shit, I thought he would take knockback. I was about to dash into him again. Thank fucking god. Alright. So yeah, those are my thoughts on Yakuza so far after playing the first game. TLDR, I really like Kuze. I really like all of the lieutenants, not gonna lie. I also like how both Kuze and Awano just kind of gave up and just like kind of became good guys. Like, they're kind of redeemed. They didn't become good guys, but they're kind of redeemed, right? After their final fights. So I'm hoping that's... I don't know if in the first games they're still lieutenants, or if they just... I don't know. Again, it's so fucking complicated. I don't know what to think before I have played the actual game. I don't know if I can form any actual thoughts on that. And you know, I've had the game for a week now, and I just haven't played it. Again, busy with other things, which is acceptable on my part. I would hope so, at least. I don't think you're expecting an instant review of the Yakuza games. Just like each day a new Yakuza game. I hope that's not the expectation here. You never know. God, okay, I'm kind of hoping to just die immediately here because I'm tired as fuck. And with that, I'll probably make it to our guy, Collector, already. What? That sentence made no sense. Anyway, let's talk about the fucking Rain World, because I realized I had Rain World again, and I really want to finish that. The main incentive to actually doing it is just, I realized there is a huge, just like fan base of the game. That's a pretty cool fan base. And I just want to, you know, I have played the game. I think I'm in the, like, mid-section of the game, I guess. There's still, like, a long way to go, especially at the skill level I'm at. And not really having any help does not help either. I'm kind of stuck at a place right now where I have to, you know, I'm at a gate, basically, from, I think, it's Sky Islands, they're called. The Sky Islands. I'm like stuck at the gate before that, so I can sometimes just I can sometimes collect enough food to get there, but I have to do it each fucking time, and I don't know the Sky Islands, so I don't know where there's a resting spot, and like the Sky Islands are so fucking new to me that I don't know where to, like, I don't know where to look, and I don't know what the dangers are. And also there are scavengers everywhere, and I don't know, I haven't played enough around with scavengers to actually know if they're like a threat that I should be wary of, or if they're just like cool comrades. Could be both, I guess, in theory. But I also need to figure out how to actually trade with them. I need to figure out how to trade with them properly, because right now I just kind of, you know, I have a single pearl that I can throw after them, and I hope that they give me something in return, but I don't actually know if they're giving me anything in return, or is it just like dropping something on the ground that was already there. I don't know. That's why I have to get down there again and try again. But it's just such a fucking long way there, because I have to go through an entire cycle of just collecting food, because I don't have a shelter inside the Sky Islands. I'm still at the, like, the fucking dumpster fire of a place before that. So that's not very cool, but I'm trying my best, and I figured out that Rain World is the perfect fucking game to play with just like some random video or podcast in the background. So I'm just gonna do that. I'm just gonna fucking do that. I thought about it, and kind of the same with Monster Hunter Rise, which I've also wanted an excuse to play, or you know, I guess not excuse, because the game is awesome and I want to play it. You know what I mean, but I can just, you know, then I can play a video in the background, and it doesn't feel like, you know, then I get two things done at once. I know it's a stupid thing to think of it like as a bucket list, that like, okay, this guy released a podcast, and then I gotta listen to this podcast, but I can do it. I can do it simultaneously, and that's like I don't know. Good game, good game. The achievement hunter, the completionist inside me is bigger than the it is what it is around me. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Shit. Okay, I know I said I wanted to die before Collector, but I don't want to die in Marmu. So I'm not going to. Shit. Yeah, that's not good. Okay, this is a good spot to be in though. Yeah, I'm getting back into actually defeating Marmu. Not... Okay, well... I fucking jinxed myself so hard. Holy shit. I was just about to say I got back into the habit of actually beating Marmu instead of dying to him, as I did once. Because it is just... You know, you can feel... Like... You can feel the big W building up. And then Marmu comes in and takes, like, swoops in the L, like, before... Holy fuck, okay. I'm gonna go cry myself to sleep now. Holy shit, my back is so sweaty. Oh well, see you tomorrow, hopefully.